Yo, so it's kind of occurred to me in the fact that I have this YouTube channel, and by the description that I have inside of my bio, you see that I make fitness content, that I make, content that's meant to, make it laugh, make it happy, as well as hopefully educate you and, you learn something new and everything like that. But I never really dived into who the hell I am, like what am I about and stuff like that, and a little bit of backstory on me. So this is exactly that video, and the fact that I'm gonna go over stuff like where I'm from, like what made me become like an online fitness coach, and a little bit more background on just who I am in general for everybody that's watching. So my name is Zach Monaco. I'm originally from New Jersey, and this is where I am right now. This is New Jersey, and I'm in front of the light because it looks better and stuff like that. So this is New Jersey. I'm originally from New Jersey, but I actually, as of recently last year, November 2024, I moved to San Diego, California. So I reside there now. I'm just visiting my family while I'm here, so I'm staying at their house. But I'm usually now on the West Coast now. I'm on PST time zone, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. What mainly made me become an online fitness coach is the fact that I went through my 4 years of university. I went through the whole, taking the basics, taking the class. The original plan was never to become an online fitness coach. I honestly was never a fan of social media. I actually deleted my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Facebook, all that stuff back in November 2021 because I'm like, this is just not my thing. Like, I'm not an online guy. I'm an introvert. You know what I mean? I used to classify myself as that with that title. But as as I went through university, because the original plan, like I said, wasn't to be a coach. It was supposed to be a doctorate of physical therapy. That was the original plan for me. And when I went down that path, it just didn't feel right. Like it just didn't feel authentic to myself. It didn't feel genuine for what I was, hoping my life would be like, and figuring out like, what it would actually entail to go down that route, and going down that route a little bit by taking on some internships and whatnot. It kind of just felt, it just did like it there was a disconnect. There was a mental disconnect that I can feel it at an energetic level. I can feel it. This is not for me. So I ended up going back into I ended up getting my degree in exercise science, but I never actually completed the doctorate of physical therapy. So I currently just have my degree in exercise science. And sometime in my junior, I remember like it was yesterday, man. It was like February 2023. Sometime in my junior year, I realized that that wasn't the case. Like that wasn't where I was supposed to be. I had to do something else. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I've always heard about online coaching. I always heard about the impact, heard about the living that you could make as a potential, successful coach and helping people. And it never left my mind. And as much as I would be like, I don't like social media, like I don't like talking, I'm not a big fan of it, it never left me. And because it never left me, I took that as a huge sign, and I still do, that this is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. This is something that should be taken seriously. And I'm glad I did, because I see a lot of, fruits of my labor coming to play because of this. Ever since I started my own thing and made my own channels and whatnot. So that's why I became an online fitness coach, not to mention the amazing benefits of getting to help people around the world, right? Around the world. Doesn't matter. I'm in America, but I talk to people in Australia, and it is so cool to just get to know them on a social media basis, or, maybe they become a client and I get them inside of my community. That's awesome too. So that's what really got me into it, and that's what's definitely keeping me into it as well. Just seeing those connections being built, it's just so awesome. Like honestly, I thought social media was the biggest devil. I thought social media was garbage, but it turns out, in my eyes, like it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to our lives. It's honestly changed the way that the world works. It's literally changed everything, and for the better, in my opinion, honestly, if you use it the right way. And I feel like I'm using it just the right way. And so that's a little bit about me, on why I became a fitness coach, and a little bit of background on what my history is as far as everything goes. So I hope this gave you guys a little more opportunity to get to know me and get a little more familiar of what I'm doing. But you can definitely expect to see more and more videos like this on a weekly basis. So stay tuned for that, guys. Have a great freaking day. Peace.